Integrating Gemini into your Google Workspace is like adding a highly capable AI-powered assistant to your existing team. Once active, Gemini appears as a side panel icon, the diamond-shaped logo, or as an inline button like Help Me Write within Gmail, Docs, Sheets, Slides, and Meet. The real magic happens through natural language. Instead of clicking through menus, you just talk to Gemini to help you draft content, analyze data, or summarize complex threads. Writing and research in Docs and Gmail. In Google Docs and Gmail, Gemini acts as a primary writing partner. You can find the Help Me Write icon on a blank page or at the bottom of an email draft. When you click it, you can provide a prompt. For example, write a formal thank you letter for a job interview, or draft a weekly project update based on my notes. Beyond just drafting, Gemini can rewrite existing text to change the tone to be more professional or concise. In Gmail specifically, you can use the side panel to quickly summarize long email threads, saving you from scrolling through dozens of messages to find the most important action items. Data organization and insights in Sheets. When you use Gemini in Google Sheets, it shifts from a writer to a data architect. By opening the Gemini side panel or using the Help Me Organize feature, you can ask it to build complex structures from scratch. For instance, if you type create a project tracker for a 3-month marketing campaign with columns for owner, status, and deadline, Gemini will generate a custom table for you. It can also help with data analysis. You can ask it to summarize the trends in this budget sheet or suggest a formula to calculate the year-over-year growth, making spreadsheet management much less intimidating for non-experts. Visuals and meetings in Slides and Meet. For Google Slides, Gemini focuses on creativity through the Help Me Visualize feature. If you need a specific image that doesn't exist in stock libraries, you can describe it in the side panel, such as a minimalist watercolor of a futuristic city, and Gemini will generate several options to insert directly into your presentation. In Google Meet, Gemini acts as a digital secretary. You can use Take Notes for Me to automatically document the meeting's key points and action items in a Google Doc, or use Ask Gemini during a live call to catch up on what was said if you joined late. Master the prompt with the @ symbol. The secret to getting the best results from Gemini is being specific and using the @ symbol to connect your work. When you're chatting with Gemini in the side panel, you can type @ followed by the name of a file in your Google Drive to give the AI specific context. For example, you could ask, based on project proposal, write a summary email for client name. This allows Gemini to pull data directly from your spreadsheets, docs, and PDFs to ensure its answers are grounded in your actual work. By following the brief formula, providing background, role, instructions, expectations, and format, you ensure Gemini delivers high-quality, accurate results every time. Writing and customizing in Docs and Gmail. In Google Docs and Gmail, the Help Me Write feature has evolved into a full-scale co-author. Beyond drafting emails or reports from a simple prompt, you can now set custom instructions in the Docs side panel, such as always use a friendly educational tone, or format summaries with 3 key bullet points to ensure Gemini matches your specific style without being reminded every time. In Gmail, natural language search allows you to find specific information across years of messages by asking questions like, what was the final decision on the August project, rather than hunting for keywords. Data architecture in Sheets and Drive. Google Sheets uses Help Me Organize to build entire project frameworks, but the real 2026 update is Workspace Intelligence in Google Drive. You can now right-click a PDF, a long video file, or a folder of documents and select Summarize with Gemini to get a high-level readout without opening the files. If you need to turn a spreadsheet into a different format, Gemini can now generate files directly, allowing you to ask it to create a formatted PDF report based on this data, or generate an Excel version of this Google Sheet. Creative production in Vids and Slides. For visual and creative work, Gemini is now integrated into Google Vids, where it uses the Veo 3.1 and Lyria 3 models. This allows you to generate high-fidelity video clips, custom background music, and even AI avatars that narrate your presentations. In Google Slides, the Help Me Visualize tool has been upgraded to support 4K image generation and style matching, ensuring that any new images you create automatically adopt the color palette and aesthetic of your existing slide deck. Automation and the @ symbol. The most powerful tool for efficiency is the @ mention in the side panel. By typing @ followed by a file name or YouTube, you can bridge different apps. For example, asking Gemini to write a summary of project notes and compare it to the trends in marketdata.pdf. You can also use scheduled actions to automate your workflow, such as every Friday at 4 p.m., summarize my unread emails from this week and save them to a doc. To ensure the best results, use the brief formula. Provide background, assign a role, give clear instructions, define expectations, and specify the format.